Hello, my name is Dee Brestin, and I'm here today to interview Michael Wolff, who's the author of the Linotype Operator. Well, I want to tell you, you have written quite a book here. It is a page-turner. It is a romance, but it's a very unusual romance. And I think it has mystery, it has murder, it has humor, and it has a depth.
Well, it's about an Orthodox Jewish man in Brooklyn who used to be a linotype operator. It's a machine that they used to use for all the newspapers from about 1882 to about 1978 when computers came in. And he used to work for the New York Times. He's Orthodox, he's religious, and he has a daughter. He has two daughters, but his older daughter is the one that's kind of like following in his religious footsteps, but she's never gotten married. She's 48 years old, and she ends up meeting a man who is a Christian, and he has deep love in his heart and love for Israel, the Jewish people, and then the adventure begins.
And I thought the character development was wonderful. I particularly loved Naomi.
Yes.
And her relationship with her father. She is not your typical heroine.
Right.
In that,
True.
I get the idea she might be a little frumpy, and 48, as you say.
Yes.
And sort of an unlikely person for this very handsome Gentile to be attracted to, but he is.
Right, he is, because he sees the beauty in her in every way, in a way that she doesn't see in herself.
Yes.
But also, he's looking at her with the eyes of not only God, you know, the God of Israel, God the Father, but through the eyes of Jesus the Messiah, who she has, you know, not really identified with in any great way, but she sees, because her father is not a stereotypical Orthodox Jew.
Yes.
And he goes in the beginning to a hospital, to the cancer ward, a children's ward there at Maimonides Hospital, and he wears a Santa hat on Christmas Day, you know, because Jewish people sometimes take the positions of Christians that happen to be off for Christmas, and they do that as a good work, a mitzvah. And he goes in there because he wants to identify with the children. So he's got some real special things about him, and yet, of course, things that develop become a challenge to him. And, you know, but there's a lot I'm trying to say about what God is doing between Jews and Gentiles, and how the orchestrator behind the scenes is none other than the Messiah himself, Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus of Nazareth.
Yes. Michael, thank you so much. I know people are going to be interested in getting the Linotype Operator. How can they get it?
Well, number one place to get it, I guess, would be Amazon, like everything else, right? At Amazon.com, it comes in a Kindle or a paperback, and that's the number one place people can get it.
Okay, and I know you're working on a sequel. I'm eager to read the sequel and see what happens, because the story feels just a little unfinished, and I'm eager to hear what happens. So thank you so much for being with us. This is Dee Brestin, and we look forward to seeing you next time.